Hello, hello! Hope you guys are having a good day. I totally lost my drawing stylus. Hold up. I have found it! From Foreign Traveler made 2 new characters for either a CNC campaign or for the book. Not sure yet. Well, that's really cool. We had fun writing them. Real quick, I gotta... Totally forgot my son. Gotta spawn him in real quick. There he is! He's been spawned. Alrighty. So, today I'm actually doing another revenge. Someone did this super cute, like, group post of a whole bunch of people's characters. And it is absolutely amazing. It's by Garfield Mitski. Let me show this on screen real quick because this artwork is absolutely adorable. You got all of these different characters on here. Absolutely wonderful. Also, I would just like to point out my avatar. I think this is not hands down the best that someone has drawn my avatar, but it's definitely in my top 10. Hello, welcome! And from Foreign Traveler, Thanos the Immortal Undead Centaur Necroprancer. That's nice. That's awesome. But yeah, this is a wonderful attack done by, like I said, Garfield Mitski. It has a whole bunch of people in here. It's super cool. And so I'm gonna do a revenge on them. I have one of their characters picked out. Give me un momento. Aha! We're gonna do their character TV. He looks absolutely awesome. Looks like he has like one mechanical arm. Wear a suit. I don't know, just a cool character overall. So, this is the character I'm gonna be starting with. Let's go. Gotta hold up. I forgot one of my monitors isn't on, so I'm like, oh wait, where am I supposed to look at the art reference at? On a separate screen that wasn't turned on. Here we go. The screen is now turned on, and the sun has returned. Alright. Gotta copy paste the image real fast. Hope you guys had like I said, good days so far. Hope it wasn't like too hot, because where I am, it is currently summer, and usually the sun is like, oh man, what's that one meme? The sun is a deadly laser. Definitely where I live, it is a very deadly laser, because I have like real high elevation. And honest to goodness, every single thing, like every single day, I feel like I get a sunburn. And today I went out to a friend's pool because, you know, they had an apartment, and apartments have free pools if people live there. So, you know, you just mooch off of people who live in apartments. And I am so sunburned, man. I didn't realize that, like, it had, like, there was a literal, like, general area UV warning. And we were just out chilling in a pool for, like, 3 hours. And I am, like, about as pink as my avatar right now. So... from Penguin High, probably gonna stay for a bit because I'm eepy and probably gonna sleep soonish. No, that's totally fine. Getting sleep is important and good. I wish I got more of that, so make sure you don't skip out on it. Alright. Just think of how to draw this character right here. They only have the one reference, which isn't bad. Just want to make sure I draw the character correctly. because we have a pair of glasses, one mechanical arm. Oof, you hate sunburns? I mean, usually when I get sunburns, it's like not too bad because like it'll burn and then I'll just like tan. I'll just be like 10 shades darker. But I feel like I am pink, very, very pink. So, alright. Oh, I have stabilization on. I was like, what the heck was that? Stabilization. I think today, instead of doing the little thumbnail thing, I think I'm just gonna go straight in drawing. Just hopefully get a sketch down. I love characters in glasses. I don't draw that many characters in glasses. I need to do some more. From Pangolin, knock my energy out, grinding up progress on art by drawing. You know what? Totally fair. I don't know. It's the first day of the second week of art fight, technically, if you look at the website. And I don't know if I'm burned out yet. Since, you know, it's been like a daily thing doing this. I think we're gonna have the character holding a TV, because why not? It'll be like one of those old, like, 2000s monitor TVs. Do you guys ever have one of these? Vox question mark? I know, right? From Ghost of Medallion. Hello again. Hello! Thank you for popping in. But, yeah, Vox question mark? Totally. This'll be early 2000s Vox. So instead of a flat screen, it's gonna be one of those huge TVs. We actually used to have, like, one of those huge TVs in our room. Or, I say in our room. In me and my brother's room. And we used to watch, the Smurf movie. Like, the live-action Smurf movie. On repeat. Like, one time we're like, you know what would happen if we just watched the whole movie in reverse? That's how long or how many times we watched the movie, because we're like, you know what, let's try something different, let's watch it in reverse. Yeah, that's a Redbox CD that we never returned. But that TV was so big. Like, I still have the TV stand in my room, but when we had to get that TV out, it took 3 people to carry it out. And I'm not just saying that because, like, you know, it's a very, like, you know, girls aren't strong or anything. No, I'm just saying that because that TV was heavy as HE double hockey sticks. I have no idea how or why they were that heavy, but oh my goodness. Dang it, I'm late. Oops, I didn't miss much, too much. Yeah, you're good. Didn't start rambling for a hot second, so. Different Penguin. See, but I'm slow and still working on the same drawing as last time. There is no such thing as being slow at art. There's a thing called taking your time, and as long as, I don't know, I had an art advice from my high school art teacher, and he said that no artist is slow or fast because art only finishes when you call it done. So that means if one person is taking a longer time on an art piece, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a slow artist. They just like to take their time. You see, I'm here being like, yes, I'm a speedrun art. that's mostly because I'm gearing towards trying to start making a comic again, and I really want to get my process together. So when I do the comic, I actually, I don't know, feel prepared and don't spend forever making new installments of it. So, I mean, I've definitely, over the course of like the past 7 days, have tried to improve a lot of my draftsmanship. So, and that's pretty much where I take the majority of my time, is like just quite literally doing sketching. Alright. I didn't even check if this person's on the same team as I am. Oh, well, it's gonna be friendly fire, but that's okay. Whoops. Trying to avoid friendly fires, but it happens, it happens. From that penguin, I took my time so much in my high school art class that I wasn't gonna finish the final project before graduation. And she was just like, you get an automatic A and you don't have to finish this. Oh, that's so nice of her. I feel like a lot of the time for art class, especially in high school, because I know my high school had like you had to take an art class. They're all like, you must get an art class done, and so the teacher's great on being able to get stuff finished, because the majority of students are just there to get like the credit and then leave. But when they actually like see someone taking their time and is like, you know what? You don't have to finish it. You can take your time. My high school art teacher was not like that. That's mostly because, like, we had, like, a whole table full of, I don't know, just a bunch of kids who struck really lucky on being good at art in high school. There's just a table full of us. And we just, like, pumped stuff out to the point where, like, he was like, this is your third art class with me. To be honest, I kind of wish you'd leave me alone. We're like, oh, cool. Sorry about that, I guess. From that pangolin, I was in a class full of freshmen that were just taking the course for an easy A and really didn't care. I was putting so much effort in my project. Yeah, no, I hate kids just being like, oh, art class, it's gonna be an easy A. And, it bothers me so much, especially for being, like, a teacher's assistant for a couple of art teachers in my high school. Like, all the kids just being like, hey, can you help me out with this? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. And they're like, cool, could you just, like, finish it for me? And I'm like, what do you mean, finish it for you? You're a senior, I'm a junior. I'm not gonna do your classwork. And they're like, well, I thought this was gonna be easy, but no, I have to actually write an artist statement and take a safety quiz in order to use the soldering machine in the back of the art studio. And I'm like, yeah, you do have to take a safety quiz to use the soldering machine in the back of the art studio and put your hair up. Because there was one girl, because that one, like, art teacher's class, I'm just gonna call him Mr. Yeti. His room had like a whole jewelry section in the back. So it had a kiln, it had soldering, it had buffing wheels, and every single time he's like, hey, make sure when you're using the buffing wheels, you gotta put on gloves, you gotta put on safety goggles, and you gotta put your hair up. There was this one freshman girl who was like, I'm not gonna do any of that, and got her hair stuck in the buffing wheel. And we had to, like, quite literally call the fire department in order to untangle her hair, and she got a nice haircut out of that. I feel so bad for her, but also, she blatantly just disregarded everything he said. From that penguin, I was also being way too complex on that final. It was never gonna finish, to be honest. copy still sits in your corner of your room? Well, if you still have it, there's always a chance that you might finish it. From foreign traveling, last night it was so hot in my room I couldn't sleep till 4:30 a.m. Oh, I am so sorry. I mean, 4:30 a.m. is usually like my bedtime, but that's for other reasons. I'm so sorry you couldn't sleep until then. And then that penguin, I cried every time she displayed my work in the main display case. I loved her so much. I'm so glad. Yeah, my art teacher, because I was doing digital art, and he didn't want to print stuff out because our printer never worked. He was just like, "Nah, I'm not gonna display your stuff. We can just put it on the website." I'm like, "Thanks." Makes me feel cash money inside. From Anna J. King. I was so bad at art in high school. Still am, lol. I wouldn't say anyone's bad at art. I think people being like, oh, people are bad at art, or saying that yourself is bad at art is, I don't know. It really hurts motivation. But I would definitely say, like, instead of saying you're bad at art, just say you don't have enough experience in it yet. And a lot of high schoolers didn't. Thankfully, my high school, like, absolutely loved the arts. Like, sports team, who cares? They're on the side of the road selling mattresses. But our theater program had, like a $10,000 budget, and the only awards our school won for the past 20 years, like my high school won, were in the arts. So my school was like, if you're going to be an artist, we're going to teach you literally everything. So they really, like, hammed in a lot of the, like, fundamentals in us. So, from Foreign Traveler, you have really bad insomnia. Summer makes it worse. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I totally get what you mean with, like, insomnia, because I stay up super late because I just can't fall asleep. And, I mean, thankfully for me, I am, like, cold 24/7, so I've been actually chilling this summer. And I was, like, out on a walk with my brother the other day, and it was, like, I think it was, like, 72 degrees outside. And I'm like, man, I'm cold. Can I get your, like, can you just, like, huddle my arms, because I'm freezing right now. And dude's, like, sweating. He's like, what are you doing? And this was, like, an evening walk, and I was like, I'm cold, please. But I can totally get overheating a lot. From Spiritberry, you're late again. I was reading a comic and then I realized it's already 11. Well, I'm sorry it's so late for you. I mean, it's late for me too, but hey, you gotta get caught up on those comics. There's some good comics to read. And there's also bad comics to read. You gotta read both of them. From that pangolin, I'd like to think of that little me would think of my art now. They would 100% faint in shock, lol. Heck yeah! I mean, I think little me would probably be disappointed in my art, because they're like, oh, you haven't done this, or that, and I'd be like, whoops, sorry. I don't know, but it's hard to see a lot of improvement in a tunnel. Trying to figure out what. I got a little distracted with talking, and then I forgot I was trying to draw. I don't know, that. I still love that art teacher. He gave my friend his, like, legitimate phone number, and I need to talk to her and see if she still has it, because I tried to text him once, but the phone number I had was, like, his superficial, like, I give this phone number to the students that I kind of want to continue talking to, but, don't really want to continue talking to, which kind of sucks. That, like, I'm like, you were my favorite teacher in all of high school, and then he gave me his burner number, but that's okay. I only was a TA for him for 2 years, I don't know, I really liked him as an art teacher. Mostly because in senior year, I like graduated a semester early, but I still wanted to hang out with all of my friends. So he would quite literally sneak me into the building during his lunch period so I could still draw and hang out with all of my friends. The only thing that he said to do was like, hey, just help me clean up my studio at the end of the day. And I'm like, you know what? This is a fair trade. I get snuck into a public school building, and then you get a janitor. It was a good trade. Some good memories. I mean, the only reason why it worked is because we had like two separate entrances. We had four separate entrances, but the arts wing was like in the south entrance, and like there was no security there. I don't know why, but we had super high security at this high school. But yeah, there was no security there, so just snuck straight in there. It was wonderful. Maybe that's why he didn't like me, because he had to sneak me into into his room. Watch me stay up all night to clean my room. I mean, sucks that you have to stay up all night, but you do get a clean room the next day. You win some, you lose some. Sounds like a great guy, an amazing teacher, lol. Yes, he was. I think he used to have, like a bunch of random students' art projects and or just random things found around the school hanging from like the little ceiling rafters that he had. Which like was including but not limited to, like, I think it was like a paper mache bat mask. He had like, I think there was a dismembered baby doll up there. I know at one point, him and his students were like planning to prank the janitors and try to keep a yellow banana on top of this school like emergency shower, when like there's a chemical spill or something. And I think that banana rotted there for a couple days. I hope he's still teaching there. I mean, that high school is quite literally like a 10-minute walk from my current location. But they don't allow visitors to visit the high school again. I don't know. He was a great teacher. Taught me the meaning of like one of the best things an artist can learn early on is to have critiques. So, if you're ever like, oh man, what's something like an artist, like a beginner, should really learn to do, is to, one, learn from critiques, do critiques, and learn not to take them personally, except when people start to get personal with their critiques, which always sucks. Spirit Berry, I'm thinking about printing out your art of Vixen on a shirt. It would be a cool shirt, not gonna lie. Honestly, do it. If you do it, send me a picture. That would be so cool to have my art on a t-shirt. Oh my gosh. I think I already have a t-shirt with art I made on it, but it was like, if you guys know what Jackbox is? Jackbox Games, I think it's like number 3 or number 4. They had this drawing game where you like designed fake t-shirts for a competition, like a fake competition. And so you and your friends would like draw t-shirts and then have sayings on them. And then the t-shirts and sayings, you would vote on like what's the funniest or whatever. And at the end, you could actually like order the shirt. And I have that shirt with me. It still cracks me up. I mean, it was like $50 to get that shirt though. It was not worth it. I feel like I'm like extra rambly today. I entirely apologize. Also, my son's just like sticking right where you guys can't see him. Every corner, every crevice behind my avatar. Just absolute hooligans. And I really hope you guys can't hear my my laptop fan, because oh boy, it is going off. From Foreign Traveler, you make your own cosplay for your CNC character you made a shirt. Oh, it's in your video? Oh, that's cool! I love cosplaying. It's wonderful. Just haven't had the opportunity to make the cosplays that, like, I super duper want to wear. I mostly just wear cosplays that, one, go with another person's cosplay, or two, that are made for me and other people want me to wear. Because just because I want to dress up in a giant suit of armor that I have to make a wooden frame for in order to wear it properly. Just because I haven't done that yet, you know? But, from Spiritberry, I got an Attack on Art fight that's not Vixen! Oh, nice! Got an Art of Spirit. You might not be able to see it, but it's in your profile. Oh, that's awesome! I was thinking that your profile picture did change. I was like, I'm so glad that you're able to get another attack on a different character. I don't know. I think I'm gonna show off just one last time, because this is a revenge for somebody who did, like, this is like a huge piece with like upwards of like 17 people on it, and I think this piece is lovely. So I'm just gonna pop it on screen just real quick, show it off again, because they put like a bunch of people on here. And if you look right where my avatar's head is, ready? There we go! They're right on top of each other. I gotta actually take a screenshot of that. Hold up. Hopefully that doesn't pause my entire computer to take a screenshot, but... yeah, this piece of art is made by... I think it was Garfield Mixie. Yeah, or Mitski. But, yeah, they've, like, made a whole piece with, like, 17 people. I'm just impressed, to be honest. Maybe that's what I'll do next year, is just do group pieces. Then again, the calling of just drawing, like, chibis for, like, every single character is very strong. These are definitely some hands. There we go. Gotta add the antenna. That's what, like, makes the difference between a computer monitor and a TV monitor. You gotta add the little antennas on it. Here we go. I gotta stop making characters buff. Oh my goodness. Number one, fatal flaw, making every character I try and draw buff for some reason. I'm Spiritberry. I see a lot of mass attacks on TikTok. I've literally seen like 10 of them already. Well, that probably explains why I haven't seen any, because I avoid TikTok. I mean, I don't actually try to avoid TikTok. I was really considering, like, posting a lot of the D&D reels that I've already made on TikTok, because they're, you know, they're pre-made and everything. But, the funny part is that I had the, like, original idea to start posting those D&D TikToks, like, a year ago. And those, and so I made a TikTok account. I'm like, cool, I have this TikTok account. And I put it on the back burner for, like, a long while. I go back to try and log into that TikTok account, and the account has been suspended. And I'm like, what the heck happened? I try and contact customer service, and they're all like, "Yeah, turns out this account never existed, but you can't use that email because the account that was with that email is suspended for a serious reason." And I'm like, "Who got my account suspended on TikTok? Because I didn't touch the app." But security risks. From Foreign Traveler, really dislike the. Hold up, give me a second. Really dislike the sheer to hot. You know what? That's fair. That's totally fair. Here we go. What's actually something that's kind of funny is right now I'm doing a live stream up here, and my mom is currently on call with one of her friends who's doing a live stream. It's actually really funny. Live streamception going on in this house. It's actually probably gonna be a pretty cool live stream. Her friend's like doing one of those like drive through like it's where you like drive a truck through just like America like games, and my mom has experienced like driving in the area that he's quote unquote driving this truck through. And I just sometimes hear them downstairs where like my mom's all like, "They missed an entire canyon. How do you miss an entire canyon?" It's really funny hearing her down there. Ally Heart, hello! Welcome! Sorry, just a little tangent there. I've been a squirrel all stream so far. First we were talking about art teachers, and then man, hold up, I can't even follow the train of like the conversation. Oh my goodness. But welcome. Currently doing a revenge right now. I feel like I should give him like one of those untied bow ties. Just like those casual untied bow ties. I feel like sometimes a suit could like suits could totally be elevated by just like untying the tie. Because for some reason, some people can pull off a bow tie and some people can't. Drawing angry people is hard? Oh no! And also from Ally Heart, I'm taking a break from Art Fight currently so I can work on my comic. Heck yeah! I'm excited for the next installment. Can't wait to see it. I'm pretty sure I have a whole Clip Studio asset that is like a mechanical arm. But it would be in like my downloads, which is way too long. I had the habit for a couple of years to just go through the Clip Studio asset store and just download anything that I thought might be useful or interesting. And I am suffering. Oh my gosh. When were these in here? Hold up. When did I download them? I gotta go through this again. Hold up. I know there's a mechanical arm in here somewhere. Maybe. We're gonna see. We're like 50% through. And this is just in my downloads. This is like my my unsorted folder right now. Apologies. I had a really cool asset that I was like hyped to use for this character, and can't find it. Well, I guess that's gone to the absolute nowhere. From Ally, your art is coming out really well so far. Thank you. I've been very distracted this stream. I have no idea why. I think it's because my brain is everywhere because I am sunburnt as AT double hockey sticks. And the pajamas that I am currently wearing are not agreeing with the sunburns. I will say that. I really do not recommend going out when there is quite literally like a district warning about the UV levels. I'm being like, yeah, let's go to a pool. Cause yeah, that's always bad. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. But part of me was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get sunburnt. It's only like semi bright outside, and I'll stick to the shadows. Your parents are home, family, and traveler. Well, if you have to pop off, I hope you have a great rest of your day, okay? Right. Totally didn't draw the second half of this character's body. So we are just gonna guesstimate. That's good. The arms are too small. Get out of the way. And he's attached. A good trick that I learned from a random post on Pinterest is if you put a line from the hand to the shoulder, and then at 50%, you make a line that is the same as, like, if this was a circle, this is like the radius, then the elbow should be here. So let's see if this makes it look better. Putting the elbow there. And then make the elbow bigger because for some reason I was like, yeah, I gotta have the smallest forearm in the world. Something like that. Maybe. My goodness. You got 3 attacks today? You're doomed? Oh no! My heart goes out to you. You're absolutely gonna be taking so much time. I'm so sorry. But hey, you got 3 people who drew your character. I'm just so sorry that you have to do 3 revenges. I mean, you don't technically have to do revenges, but I always like doing revenges because I don't know. I feel like it's quite literally just an art trade, but under a different name. It's wonderful. I love it. Oh my gosh, what is up with this arm? First of all, shoulder should be a little broader. Okay. That hand is too small, first off. Be more like this. This arm is giving me trouble, so hold up. They were all amazing. I'm so glad they were great. I super want to revenge everyone, though some are from revenge chains, so feeling burnt out, I may not revenge those ones. You know what? That's totally fair. Because I 100% get that. Like, a lot of the time I'm like, ooh, this person did a revenge on me. Again, after I did a thing. We could start a chain, but then I'm also like, that's a lot of work. A lot of work to do a revenge chain. And I don't know. For me, I really just like doing a bunch of different people's characters. no idea why I put this character, like, so far over this way, but I'm gonna keep it, because this elbow's already causing me trouble, so why not we just cut it off with the canvas? Revenging can be so fun when no pressure is there. Silly little things to attack. Hold up. Give me a second. I just absolutely had a stroke reading that. Hold up. Revenging can be so fun when no pressure is there. Silly little things to attack at times. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I want to get a lot of people. And then from Spirit Berry, I've only made one attack this week. I think I got burnt out, but I'm still gonna try and revenge people who attacked me. Hey, absolutely feel no pressure to do so. And I'm sorry you got burnt out. It's never fun. You know what? I'm trying to, like, look over at the creepy wall of porcelain dolls next to me, which, long story, but I'm trying to see if any of them have, like, ball jointed hands or arms, so I can look at them for reference, but I think they're all too old for that. So, because this guy has a mechanical arm, and I was like, okay, let's do a mechanical arm, and then I have no references next to me, and my computer is already overheating, and I feel like if I try and look something up, it will crash. Gotta love the summer heat. I feel like what this TV is missing is, like, the one bendy side. Yeah! You have to have, like, TVs are convex. If you guys don't know what that is, concave is when something goes inwards, and then convex is when it goes outwards. But yeah, you know, old TVs are just, they got that screen tilt. I gotta toss all the frogs in here again. I don't know, I still gotta, like, really work out how, like, Streamlabs or something works, because I think it would be a lot of fun if you guys could, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that train of thought. But hopefully here soon I will get Streamlabs working. Maybe. What kind of face should I draw on this robot? Or not robot, the TV head. I have no idea. Cause in the drawing they have, like, a really cute, like dazed face, but I don't know if I want to go for the same one. Streamlabs is fun. You use Stream for a while. Oh, cool. I don't know. I'm using OBS right now, which isn't bad. I don't know. I think I just gotta figure it out a little bit more. Maybe. Maybe I should do, like, an angry robot. Just, like, I give him, like, the biggest eyebrows. I don't know, every time I see, like, someone with a TV head or, like, computer head, I don't think of, like, Box from Hazbin Hotel. What I think of is Calculester from Monster Prom, if anyone knows what that is. Wait, you think you may be a liar? Oh, no! That's okay. character has moles. I love characters with moles and beauty marks. I have moles and beauty marks. I love to see the representation. Oh, you use OBS, but it was called OBS Streamlabs for some reason. Sorry, you're an idiot. No, that's... Dude, you are 100% okay. These companies out here be naming stuff and be confusing all of us. So, you are all good. I feel like I should give him like a creeper mouth. Just like... just big angry face. You know what? It's a little derpy, but I think that's the vibe. I think that's the vibe. So I think we're gonna keep it like that. I don't know. I wish I could like do more streaming wise, but one of the things is like I totally, before I try and do something, I try and do as much research on it as possible. But when doing that, I procrastinate actually getting what I want to do done. So, like, for streaming, instead of, like, researching a bunch about it, I just quite literally just started doing it. So, something I need to go back in and do some research on my off time. From Ally Heart, if you were drawing someone who was angry, how would you draw their shoulders? Well, that depends. Because there's different types of angry. Because for shoulders, for me, is... I don't know. I think of body language in, like, a different way for, like, if someone's angry, then you do their shoulders, like, really up here. But that's if... I would say this would be, like, restrained anger, because if someone has their shoulders up high, that means like usually that their body's really tense and like bundled up. So like, you know, they're like, oh, I'm super mad and I can't say anything right now, but I'm so mad and my shoulders are up. But then you have like anger where like someone's having like an argument. So this would be like a squash of an emotion. So you would squish your character so their shoulders would be up, but then you have like a stretch. Hopefully I spelled stretch right. Where like they're super angry, they got all this bottled up anger in them, and they start to shout. And at that shout, instead of having their shoulders up, they would have their shoulders down, because now they're like yelling. But that also could be, you could totally switch the shoulders being down for this one and the shoulders being up for this one. It'll just, I don't know. From being a film and animation major and doing like actor studies classes really helped with trying to understand small body language, and then from being a theater kid, it really helped me understand large theatrical body language. So it's all about like how you think you would act in that situation, I guess. Sorry for going on a rant, but I thought that was something cool to talk about. Now I gotta erase it. But this is also mediocre art advice, so you don't have to totally go by that, because there's no rules in art. There's only thinly veiled guidelines and Twitter discourse, so. But, There we go. And then got the TV antenna. Ooh, hold up for the TV antenna because he's angry. Make them all kinky. Like, you know, they got kinks in them. I just realized I definitely should have chosen a better word for that. I apologize. I did not think of a whoops. But yeah, they go like where they do the thing. The ones I drew previously I liked better. There we go. 5 you want? Okay, that's good. XD. I didn't mean to. I just didn't think of another way to describe it because, you know, it has quite literally kinks, as in the basic definition of a bend in something. So, I thought you were purposely making a bad. No, I was not. I was. I was not trying to make a bad joke. Unfortunately, this is not that kind of stream. I just quite literally didn't even think about the connotation of the word before I started using it. Currently eating ice cream while watching this? Nice. I love ice cream. What's your guys' favorite ice cream? Because that's important. Because mine is salted caramel cheesecake. Which, if you were here a few streams ago, I said, like, my favorite food in the world or dessert was cheesecake. So, big salted caramel cheesecake is not a surprise. From Ally Heart, it's okay, I also accidentally make terrible jokes like that too. Yeah. Sometimes it just, like, springs upon you and you're like, oh wait, I forgot what context that word is usually used in. You named your cat Kings once and because it was very cute. Oh no. Oh man. The hindsight is 2020 and 2020 was 4 years ago. I'm so sorry. Strawberry is your favorite? Dude, I love strawberry ice cream. I mean, I also love, like, Neapolitan ice cream, aka why my little avatar has, like, the brown, pink, and, like, white. But, hands down, salted caramel cheesecake is my favorite ice cream. There's this place by my house. It used to, we used to call it the, nameless ice cream shop because for the longest time they had no sign, and so we had no idea what the ice cream shop was actually named, but it has like the best ice cream. And then when you're like, oh yeah, can I get like a single scoop, they'll give you 2 scoops anyways, and these scoops are like huge, like to the point where like you have to pay an extra $1 for a bowl, like one of those plastic bowls, to put your ice cream in because you will not eat it before it melts. Like, you could be in the dead of winter, and it will melt before you can actually eat it. From Anna J. King, I love banana ice cream with chocolate chunks. I've never had banana ice cream. That actually sounds really good. And then from Spirit Berry, anything strawberry flavored is automatically good to me. You know what? That is 100% fair. I think the artificial strawberry flavor is probably, like, top tier for me. But then again, I am so basic that, like, regular vanilla flavor, I love just regular vanilla bean. It is so good to me. So, but anything like strawberry is super good. But it has to be, I don't know what's wrong with me, but it has to be like artificial strawberry flavor. Because regular strawberries, I don't know. I don't like regular strawberries. I'm weird. And I think it's just because we're bad at picking strawberries. From Ghost, bubblegum ice cream is also really good when it can be found. Dude, bubblegum ice cream is like one of those rare finds that if you find it, you totally get it. Have any of you had like I think it's called Superman ice cream. I think it was like a whole bunch of different types of sherbet all mixed together in like one big thing of ice cream. Because I remember because unfortunately back in the past, we didn't have like a lot of extra stuff to get like ice cream. So my mom, on like special occasions, especially in the summer because it's hot, would get like huge tubs of like Superman sherbet ice cream. Those things were like, I think they were like $3 for like a bucket. Those were wonderful. I think the only reason why I actually like that ice cream is because of how cheap it was in the childhood memory. But like I recently had Superman ice cream again. It was very subpar. From Spirit Berry, cotton candy is also good. Yeah, like I said, when you can find it, it is so good. And Anna J. King, you love banana desserts? I'm guessing like one of those banana desserts is like a banana split. I would kill to have a banana split. I have never had a banana split in my life, and that is like on my bucket list of desserts that I have to try. I love like just like the fruit like bananas, just because like I don't know, probably top tier like S tier fruit, to be honest. There we go. I think we're gonna do this here, and then once again, I'm getting very distracted. I completely apologize. Once again, I got a little too distracted when talking to you all, and have only pretty much completed sketch. You should try it. They're so good. Like I said, it's on my bucket list. I gotta do it before I like keel over. But then again, every time I have choice between a banana split and a cheesecake, I just gotta choose the cheesecake. I just need there to be like, a very niche situation that we're at a ice cream place and or restaurant that serves a banana split and does not have anything cheesecake flavored. And then that would be prime time to get a banana split. I don't know, my only question is like, for a banana split, are like the bananas frozen? Because I know some people, like I know like my brother's had a banana split, and when he got it, like the bananas were like frozen solid, like you had to bang them on a wall and then they would actually like split. Or are they like supposed to be served with like actual like defrosted ones? Because I don't know. Okay. I realize I've been like flipping the canvas, but I have not been looking at the canvas while it's been flipped. Get out of the way. The one you had wasn't frozen? Okay. Might have just been a bad banana split, to be honest. Kind of like went to the Ren Fair recently and finally found out that they had like cheesecake on a stick. And dude, I was like, I'm so gonna get cheesecake on a stick. So when I got it, I was enjoying it, but it was like covered in chocolate. The chocolate melted all over the costume I was wearing, and the cheesecake was frozen solid. And I was so sad. I didn't tell anybody I was sad, but man, that was so sad. From NJ Keen, no, they never had frozen bananas. They're supposed to be fresh. And from Ally Heart, yeah, fresh is usually how they do it. I guess we just went to a place that had. I guess my brother just got a bad banana split. Guess I gotta find a better place than that one shop from like, I don't know, 7 years ago or something. Time is an illusion. Oh my gosh, speaking of time, it is already 11. I didn't even realize. I think I might stream for just a little longer, because, I don't know. I kind of feel like it. If you guys want to stick around, that's totally fine. If you want to dip, that's also fine. Maybe we'll see if we can get a few more, like, frogs up in here. I've also gotten frozen bananas, though. Location, maybe? Yeah, I think it's a location thing. Probably, like, you know, the more expensive ones, you actually get, like, you know, fresh bananas. And then the very cheap ones that, I don't know, you get from, like, your local ice cream truck are definitely frozen. I know it wasn't an ice cream truck we got it from, but just, like, you know. Speaking of which, what are your guys' experiences with, like, ice cream trucks? Because I have had some awful experiences with ice cream trucks. Because for some reason, they never stopped for me when I was a kid. I was like, oh my gosh, I have my allowance money. I'm gonna run out. I hear the golden siren charm of the ice cream truck is going through my neighborhood. I would, like, run out the door, not even tell my mom. And then I would, like, see it in my vision. I would be waving the money in my hand, and then the ice cream truck would just slowly drive past me. And this happened, like, 3 times. Like, has that happened to any of you, where, like, the ice cream truck just, like, literally just straight up goes past you? Or is that just, like, an L for me? Because the only time that I ever, like, was able to catch up to, like, the ice cream truck or anything is when other kids stopped it. Because they never stopped for me. Sorry I'm bringing this up. We were just on the topic of ice cream, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna complain about those ice cream trucks that made me very sad as a child. Yeah, a few times? Okay, so I'm not the only one. Man, I love characters with messy, curly, spiky hair. Favorite thing to draw. We don't have that. You don't have ice cream trucks? Oh my goodness, how will clowns lure children into streets for them to almost be hit by cars without any ice cream trucks? That's so sad. I'm so sorry. And Spearberry, no, usually when I hear the truck, it's already driving away. Oh no! I'm so sorry. Movies really, like, put in the idea that ice cream trucks, like, you know, always stopped for kids and, you know, had really cute, I don't know, SpongeBob popsicles. And then in reality, when maybe by chance the truck actually stops, and then quite literally the truck just it finally stops, and you're like, I'm gonna go get a SpongeBob popsicle. You get that SpongeBob popsicle, and it is like the wonkiest popsicle you've seen in your life. Spirit Berry, I have a very late reaction. No, that's totally fine. That is absolutely fine. And I can't tell sometimes whether it's like also a delay on my part, so we're just gonna chalk it up to stream lag, and no one's late. I think I'll probably stop streaming when I finish the line art, just because I don't know. I feel like streaming just a tad bit longer today. I enjoy talking about ice cream. Speaking of ice cream, and circling back to high school experiences, if you guys ever had a chemistry class, did you ever make ice cream in that chemistry class? Because for a chemistry class that I was in, I mean, this was during COVID because... Wait, no. Was it during... Hold up. It was like the very beginning of COVID when everyone, like, was in their houses. Because they're like, oh, this will pass in 2 weeks, and then it didn't. But, where our teacher's like, okay, cool, we're gonna be making ice cream. I was so excited. And so they, like, gave us, like, the video tutorial and everything. And then, did you know, like, ice cream needs salt to be made? Because it's something with, like, the reaction with, like, the milk and cream with the salt is what makes ice cream. Because I didn't know that. Do I remember exactly what the reaction is? No. Because I have terrible memory. But I don't know, that's just like a cool fact that you need salt to make ice cream, and I had no idea. I love this character's nose, by the way. Not very often that you get to see different shaped noses, like a variety of noses besides like small ones. I love drawing different noses. I feel like they change up a character's face so much. Like, I know a while back on Instagram they had the like same face syndrome trend, and I think like the number one thing, like, in the comment section where I would read them, and then people are like, yeah, unfortunately you kind of do have same face syndrome, and like the main thing that people would say is like the noses are the same. So if you ever feel like you have like your faces are looking a little too similar for each other, and you want to feel like you can branch out and draw a different variety, totally do some nose studies. Because having a whole catalog of different types of noses can really elevate different face shapes that you can draw. We have like a single frog on the stream screen, and then there's several frogs on the other monitors. Hold up. Just gotta throw all these guys down here. They always escape. Here we go. also, now that I have like my drawing reference monitor pulled up as well, it takes like twice as long to transfer the frogs down onto the streaming monitor. Because I have the worst desktop configuration known to man. Instead of having like, the desktops next to each other, I have it like top to bottom. Where you have like one here, one here, one here, and it goes like this. I do not recommend doing that. That is awful. It is the worst, actually. It used to be good when I was streaming and or just regularly working in my room, where I had my computer in a different configuration, but I should probably change up my desktop layout. Might be for the best. Alright, back to line art. I have no idea why my stabilization is so high for this line art, but we are just going with it. Here we are. Oh, wait, this is a mechanical hand, so give me a second. Gotta think of the logistics of a jointed hand, because we have the socket somewhere around here. This would be like the ballpoint socket, which, if you haven't seen dolls, is pretty much just like a circle in the middle of two straight parts to make it a joint. So there would be like one of those ball sockets in each of the fingers. So I'm just gonna and I mean, there's several ways of drawing like a mechanical hand, because they're mechanical hands. We don't exactly have perfect versions of them currently, but I don't know, I always like doing the ball jointed look whenever I have to do a mechanical hand and or whole arm, because you never know when you might have a certain class of a D&D character that might be missing a whole arm and might need a prosthetic to replace it. But that would never happen to a specific class repeatedly. Alrighty. Paladins have artificers for that reason. You're exactly right. I think it's like customary, As soon as you choose your divine devotion, you just get I don't know, like a goblin artificer to just put in your backpack. Make you whatever you need for whatever you lose during the campaign. I don't know, in my really long campaign that I did with my brother and a few of his friends, which, if you're familiar for some of my Instagram content, is where Jekyll and Jackie come from. In that campaign, our paladin, I described where he lost his arm once and then he lost both arms again. In the end, he actually has one of his arms is actually his lover's arm. Quite literally. Our DM's You know what? You could just take the arm off of his, like, Goliath lover. Because, you know, they're both Goliath. And you're like, yeah, you could just take the arm off of his boyfriend. And so he ended up getting his boyfriend's arm, and then his boyfriend ended up getting a mechanical arm. It was a whole mess. But it was very fun. From Ally, ooh, your last session is tomorrow. Oh yeah, I wish you good luck. I hope all the good endings happen for your characters. I mean, unless you don't want them to. But I hope all the good endings happen for your characters. I hope your DM, like, talked to you guys in, like, advance. Like, oh, where do you see your character in, like, 5 years? Because I've heard some, like, unfortunate horror stories from other people where, their campaigns were, like, coming to a close, and it just, like, and their DM didn't talk to them about where they wanted their character to be, and so they're like, oh yeah, and your character ends up blank, and then, like, I don't know. I've had some people who, like, their entire D&D experience was totally ruined by the ending that the DM gave them. So I really hope that doesn't happen to you. I hope your DM has talked to you beforehand. So, from Ghost of Odelian, good luck, Ally. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna call that good for the mechanical arm. Is it, like, cool? No. It works. Alright, and over here. And you guys should let me know if I'm, like, moving the canvas around too much, because the last thing I want to do is just, I don't know, make it a bad viewing experience. So if I need to stop moving around the canvas, please let me know. I'm a real, like, canvas mover, but I literally don't rotate my canvas unless I have, like, you know, a sharp object pointed at my head or something, where it's like, you must move the canvas or blank will happen. And then maybe I'll actually, like, rotate it. Or not move it, rotate it. Cheese and crackers. So out of it, I can't even make coherent sentences. You know what, we're gonna call that good for the other hand. We're just gonna say screw it. And that this is how the other hand just looks. I'll at least know that one day, if unfortunately AI takes over and you can't tell if it's AI art or not because it can actually do hands for once, I'll at least know that you could tell that my art isn't AI because my hands are definitely not that good. For you, school is starting next month. You're not excited for the next month? I mean, yeah, sometimes it sucks to, like, get back into doing educational things, but I hope the best. I really do. I always really like school and education, so I hope it doesn't suck, and I hope it's a good, like, coming back to school where you have, like, a class schedule that you enjoy. Maybe some people that you usually don't get to see, you'll find them there. I hope all good things for your upcoming school semester. Here we go. You're supposed to be doing college next month, but you may have procrastinated too long. Oh no! And from Spiritberry, it's your last year, so you're hoping you don't fail. I hope you don't fail either. I believe in you. I mean, in my college experience, quite literally, turning something in, you will get a passing grade. So just hope and try and stay on top of your schoolwork. Or at least, like, communicate with your teachers if stuff is in late. I mean, that's how I did stuff at my old school. I am kind of terrified for this upcoming school semester because I'm going to be transferring schools due to no fault of my own. But, yeah. From LA Heart, I loved high school in my first year of college, but after that, I don't know. I just feel like I'm learning. I don't feel like I'm learning anything useful for the field you're going into. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, sometimes college classes have like a roundabout way of teaching you something about the major that you're doing, but also, unfortunately, sometimes they could just be awful classes. So I really hope it's not that. And from Ally Heart, you got the Spiritberry. Yeah, Spiritberry, we believe in you. You got this. It's gonna feel so good to get that diploma. Absolutely believe in you. This box is so hard to draw. Oh my goodness. We're gonna call that good. I know, I'm personally really excited to get back to school. Maybe. I don't know. My whole school stuff is all up in the air right now, but we'll see. From Spiritberry, if I pass this graduation gift, it's gonna be a custom plushie of Spirit. You're gonna tell you about. Do it for the plushie, man. Do it for the plushie. From LA Heart, I'm going into education, and every teacher I ever talked to has said college did almost nothing for them, and I'm beginning to understand why. I'm so sorry. I mean, it always sucks when jobs that are better learned from experience have to have, I guess, degrees attached to them, and then, I don't know. And then in the end, you feel like you wasted a whole bunch of money for something that you're never going to use. So I really hope that maybe someday, somewhere, you'll find use for some of those classes that you get. But that's really cool going into education. And yeah, no, that plushie, you gotta do it for the plushie, man. If nothing else, for the plushie. I'll be honest, I'm not going to college after all the trouble I went through in school. I don't think I can handle college. You know what? That's totally fine. That is absolutely fair. College is a lot to take on. And it's not only just the educational load, it's like, unfortunately, the financial load as well. Because that is an absolute nightmare. From Alihar, oh, thanks, you want to be an art teacher? Oh my goodness, I could totally see you probably being an art teacher. I wish all the positive energy towards you for that to happen. And then Ally Heart, I totally get that, though. I will say college is a lot more chill in many ways. Yeah, it's totally more chill in a lot of ways, but then, I don't know. It's like a give and a take, unfortunately. It all depends on where you go and what major you're in, and a lot of it is what college you go to. From Ally Heart, oh yeah, the financial load is a lot. Yeah, definitely a lot. I know, like, dude, not to get into like big terms or anything, or like too personal or anything, but man, I've been thrown through the college financial ringer so far. You're actually an art teacher at your school this year, long-term sub? That is awesome. And that is so cool. We made dragons and we made clay dragon eyes and comic books. That sounds so much fun. Like, my goodness, so much fun. I know education, like, I don't know what it is for art education, but I know in general for being an educator, you have to, like, get a master's degree or something, right? Not just, like, an associate's or bachelor's, like a master's degree. I don't know if it's the same for you, though. But for Spiritberry, I totally would say at least look into college. At least, like, glance at some local colleges or some community classes. But I could probably confidently say that if art is something that you want to pursue for a long-time career, I totally think that you could find everything that you need to on the internet for, like, way less on, like, you know, a skill learning site. From LA Heart, bachelor's degree? Oh! You're at associates and just need 2 more years? Heck yeah! I believe in you. But yeah, I made the mistake of going into art college. I mean, it's not a total mistake. The college that I went into was pretty good. Too bad it doesn't exist anymore. But regardless, there's a lot of knowledge that you can learn online. And Ally Heart, speaking of 2 years, I am also only need 2 more years, hopefully, for the graduation. So let's go. Oh, man. Ooh, congrats. Thank you. We'll see if it actually works out to 2 years, because unfortunately, I am having to transfer. So, and it kind of sucks because I was doing a film and animation degree, so I was taking both live action film classes and 2D animation classes. And what sucks about that is that the college that I am forced to transfer into doesn't have any live action filming classes, so I have no idea if they're going to take those credits. I hope they do, but I have no idea. From Spiritberry, I'll think about going to I'll think about it, but school will make me go to therapy, so I'm not completely sure. That is 100% fair. That is 100% fair. And then from Ghost, I only need 3 more semesters, so I wish you both, those 2 years well. They escaped quickly. I hope you well on your 3 semesters. But yeah, I totally get that, Spirit Berry. And like the whole thing is like college isn't everything. It's nice to have and unfortunately required for some jobs, but as long as you are happy in life, then you're doing a good job. And I know sometimes it's hard to be happy in life, but I swear to you, one day it will happen. They should make those they should take those credits I've transferred and they took everything art to marine bio to math. So I imagine they'll take it with your new college transfer credit limit. I hope so too. Not to get like too into things, but the college that I was going to beforehand, the reason why I have to transfer is because they lost their accreditation, which basically means that they no longer could hand out diplomas to people pretty much. So I really hope that not only do they take my film classes, but they also take my transcript in general. I mean, if they don't take my transcript, then guess who's gonna be a college dropout? Spiritberry, I want to work at a cat cafe one day. Oh my gosh, that would be living the dream. That would be absolutely living the dream. I wish there was any like cat cafes near me, but I think that's against health code in my area to have animals in restaurants. So parents went to bed. Well, welcome back, foreign traveler. I kind of decided to stream just a little later until I finished the line art. Line art is pretty much almost finished, so I extremely apologize for that. But all that said, I know I'm extremely upset. I mean, I get it. Where I live has like pretty strict like regulations on animal rights, so. Oh, it's near the end. I know. I'm so sorry. I mean, luckily I streamed a little later in general, and I'm glad you could hop back on, but I'm so sorry. No, I think we're just gonna like this. Here we go. But I know. I think if I ever have any travel plans in the future, I would definitely plan to go to a cat cafe. From Spiritberry, if I get the plushie before graduation, my plan is to take graduation photos with him while I'm in a person. You know what? Go off. That sounds actually like a bomb photo shoot. I'm from Foreign Traveler. I found a cute dinosaur keychain smiley face. Aww. Awesome. I hope it's like one of those keychains where it like has I don't know, like one of those clasps instead of one of the like O-rings, so it stays on stuff better. And I bet it's adorable because I have yet to see a not cute dinosaur keychain. Speaking of dinosaurs, before we end off stream, got a little homework for you all. Y'all should send in chat your favorite dinosaur. if you have one. Because mine would definitely have to be the Stegosaurus. I don't know why, but a man with plates on his back means he's always ready to eat. Oh, it has chibi eyes? That sounds really cute. You're gonna wear a suit with it, too? I'm gonna go all out with it? You should. Honestly, I mean, you don't actually have to do this, but imagine, like, actually wearing, your suit out to your graduation. If they have, like, loose guidelines, I feel like that would be actually awesome. For Foreign Traveler, Ankylosaurus. I can go on and on with facts about it. That is awesome. Quetzalcoatl. Oh, jeez. Here goes my not being able to pronounce anything. I know Quetzalcoatlus. Don't quote me on that pronunciation. Oh my god. Is your favorite just so tall and lanky and silly kind silly? That one's a good one too. Gotta love dinosaurs. I know, I grew up in like a state with like a bunch of fossils, so I absolutely love learning about people's favorite dinosaurs. Would definitely make it fun, but not risking it. You know what? Totally fair. I think for the glasses, I'm gonna do a new layer and just. Allie Hart, you don't have a favorite dinosaur? That's okay. Not everyone has to have a favorite dinosaur. I was from Foreign Traveler. You have 2 Ankylosaurus figures and a handheld bigger one and a small one. They're in a terrarium protecting your olive plants. That sounds awesome, actually. That sounds amazing. From Spiritberry, mine would be the dinosaur that can fly. I forgot what it's called. The only dinosaur that I can think of off the top of my head is pterodactyl, and the only reason why I remember the name is because, like, I was traumatized when we had a spelling bee, and I tried to spell pterodactyl with a T, but it starts with a P, so my bad on that. And then from Ally Heart, you remember liking the ducky from Land Before Time? Does that count? Yes, that absolutely does count. Yeah, that one. Alright. Well, the line art is finished. So, I guess it is frog time. If you guys want to put predictions of what frogs, or how many frogs there will be, you're more than welcome to. You already did your homework of saying your favorite dinosaur, so I'm very thankful. But, frog time. Woo! I don't know, favorite time. Frog time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 40, oh, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. $51 total. No, I'm sorry. Alright, Ally Heart, you said 87. Ghost of a Deli, you said 32. That was pretty close. Foreign Traveler, gonna make a video of your characters, maybe? Heck yeah, do it. Maybe post you that on 24 hours. No one's stopping you. Spirit Fairy, I wasn't counting them. That's okay. From Foreign Traveler, your garden is Jurassic Park themed? That's nice. Plant eaters and carnivores eating the herbivores. Oh no. Dang, that's a lot of frogs. So many. Yeah, it's so many that, like, quite literally, I put them all onto one screen, and then my, the frame rate on my OBS went from, like, you know, a normal, regular frame rate to, like, 6 frames per second for a hot second, so. But it's been lovely chatting with you all again. With blood? Oh, jeez. Thank you guys for joining me. I know the stream was a little bit longer, but I don't know, it was fun. I will be signing off now after I kill all of these frogs, because I can barely move my mouse. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, I can move my mouse again! But, sorry to have to do that in front of you guys. I just quite literally could not move my mouse. I come back soon. I need someone to watch while drawing. Aw. Well, I will be hopefully streaming every day for the rest of July. We'll see how burnt out I get. From Ghost of Odelian. It's been nice chilling and drawing with you. Drawing looks lovely. Thank you. And a J King. Bye. Good night. And like I've said for like the past few streams, make sure you stretch, make sure you get water, and make sure you touch some grass. Foreign Traveler frog soup. Oh no.